Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Scorpio for the month of June 2024. So, as we start, I'd just like to thank everyone who is returning to this monthly series and to also welcome anyone who's new to our Angelic Wisdom community. If you haven't done so already, make sure that you're subscribed. Select the all notification bell, like, dislike, and of course, leave your comments. And if you're feeling called to have an angel reading with me during the course of this video, you can go to my current website, theangelscope.com/services. If you'd like to support my channel with a donation, you can use my PayPal me link for Angelic Wisdom LLC. And these links are in the description area beneath this video. And if you haven't seen the general monthly angel reading for June, then I'm going to put the first link that you see for that in the description area. So please check it out. The cards in front of us, the card in the center will represent a message from the Archangel that you're working with in this month. And the cards on either side are messages from your guardian angel. The first card on the left is from the Major Arcana. It's just going to highlight what's generally influencing the month for you. And the card on the right is from the Minor Arcana, and it's going to highlight how that is showing up to you, for you, in your day-to-day interactions. And will hopefully give you some insights about how to work with that. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. And they show me the word one, which is my symbol for oneness. And they're showing me sort of a gateway. And it feels as though, like, when they want you to really have a sense, because the ego, they're writing, is all about separation and breaking things down into such minuscule particles that it's almost like it becomes useless. Sort of like when you just keep telling yourself over, making up excuses, then you just talk yourself right out of the opportunity. And they were writing the word open. And they want you to be open to oneness, the acknowledgement that all of us are connected and everything is of the one. You've never been separated in this physical world or through spirit from the source itself. And I don't know why they're writing, like, they're getting all biblical on me here, this omega, alpha omega kind of thing. It is sort of the ending of it's the ending of the ego's hold over you and the beginning of your freedom, your true freedom. And not just for yourself, but for everyone and every creature, everything. When you're free to be who you truly are, and you're freed of the limitations of your perception and perspective and beliefs. So with this, a gateway to life, to your health, especially your health, they're writing. Fear just oppresses ourselves. It's a dark energy, not as an evil, but just as in the absence of light. That's really what they've always meant if they use dark. They don't mean evil, they mean the absence of light. And in the absence of light, you are confused. You can't see a path. You can't believe or have faith, right? The darkness just sort of, it nullifies for you so many things, and you become afraid. That's why we associate fear with the dark, because our senses need light, meaning need visual experience, because that's how light, one of the functions of light, it gives us visual experience. And as long as we can see, we think we're safe, or we feel like we're safe. But you're safe whether in the dark or the light. They're both necessary at certain points. As in the dark, we can stop pushing, and it forces us just to rest, relax, and then just to grow, evolve, like a seed in the womb, or a fetus in the womb. Just allows it to grow into what it's going to be. You know, sometimes for our health, we need to rest so that the cells can regenerate themselves and restore balance. Just wanted to tune in for a moment to see where they're going with this. And what I kind of was just sort of saw very quickly was almost like a telephone booth, but more like a portal. You know, it's like a reminder, whether you are in the dark or in the light, you should always call, because they're both the same. Because you can have the visual and still be blind to what is truly in front of you. Usually, every choice is in neutral. How do I say this? It's neutral, or it's in neutrality. But our lack of awareness or the lack of light in certain facets of ourselves or our lives can be a detriment. Because when you step through the portal or step through the gateway, it will give you sort of this, it's like when you go buy a picture frame and they always put those beautiful, scenic things in there. When you buy it, you're like, oh, I love this, it's beautiful. When you take it home, you put something in there. And it might look good or it might not look good, and that's kind of what they're getting at, is they offer you, just like in a store, a gateway of opportunity to walk through. But based on the kind of pictures, inner pictures you take, if you're always focusing on negativity and doom and gloom, then no matter how many pictures you try to take to be beautiful, everybody's gonna pick up on that doom and gloom, which means that's the experience that anybody gets from your gateway. So you, like the same way, you can step through this portal and find yourself in something that's not to your liking. So you need to be you need to honor or be aware of where are your thoughts. Where are they focused? What is the picture of life that you have going on inside of you? Because they can give you opportunities, but you're going to step into every one of them, and you're going to bring that snapshot of the way you see life to that experience. So we have Archangel Michael, Scorpio, and it says, stand in your power, be true to yourself. And sometimes we think we're doing just that, if we're pessimistic or whatever, or optimistic. But just because you're optimistic doesn't mean you actually believe that. So you have to really be clear about what you truly believe, not just what life has done to you and caused you to believe. It's a rare example, but somebody could just have taught you to always smile and never complain. And that doesn't mean that just because you have faked optimism, that when you walk through that portal, that you're going to have Disneyland on the other side. It may be more like, what's that old movie? Oh, come on. With Baby Jane, like a twisted Disneyland, with what was it, Betty Davis and somebody else, I can't think of, and Joan Crawford, I think. So let's just tune in a moment to Archangel Michael, because why is he showing up? He's the Archangel of truth, and he's the Archangel of communication, integrity, and honesty. And we have to be those things when we step through any doorway of opportunity that the universe has placed for us on the shelf of life to pick up and do with it what we like. Again, you might see a picture frame or this, and it's up to you what you do. When you get it, you get the frame, but what you put in it, or what you do to it, or how you choose to use it, that's your decision. And you can ask Archangel Michael to help you to be more clear, more transparent, and about what it is that you're picking up. And if you need help letting go or clearing some energy, you can ask him to help you to do that, to cut those cords. So we have the Lover's card here. And is this the theme for the month in terms of, is it about choices? Because this is really what this card is really about. It's that first choice, like that we make, something that we love, the first choice that we ever made in our lives. Can you just think about what that was? Whether it was, when you decided what you want to do for the rest of your life. That was a commitment. And so this card could very well be about those choices, something that you're committing yourself to, something in your heart. But you can fake that. We all know that. Or you can ignore it and lie to yourself. You could be like, oh, I'm just so happy to be doing what other people told me to do. Or you could be like, I'm just so scared to do what my heart wants me to do. But you can make it about anything else other than this is about you. What do you want to do right now? This moment will define you in the rest of your life, all the rest of your moments. You might get it. You might be worried that you're going to get it wrong. Most of the times, it's not about getting it right or getting it wrong, because, as the angel said recently in the writing, we're just ad-libbing most of the time, because we really don't know. We're walking by faith, not by sight. has been said. So if it is a relationship, there's something you need to clear up in that relationship right now. And this is an important doorway of opportunity to do that, to clear some emotions, to heal, whether it's just you and your higher self. But think about that dynamic playing out in your life. Okay, and we have the Page of Cups. And talking about someone who's, I think the Page of Cups is like total faith. One, the innocence, the total open heart on the sleeves kind of thing. And just in that innocence is not a weakness, but a strength, in that they see, like you always see this fish popping out of the cup. It's like something unexpected. This is a soul who sees things that you and I don't see. Because doesn't it always seem stupid that there's a fish coming out of the cup? But isn't that, when you think about like translating that into a life, a person, like we're seeing somebody doing something, like somebody who's talking to animals, like seriously, or somebody who sees something and the rest of us doesn't see it. Like they could be talking to spirits and we're like, where? It's that kind of feeling here. In the same way, you might see the world in ways that others just don't see it and don't get it. But it doesn't matter. It matters that you see it. It matters that you get it. And if you know you're getting it and you're seeing it, that you are willing to make that commitment, faith, no matter what. So call upon Archangel Michael to give you the courage to stand in your faith, to believe in what you see that others can't see, because you will change the world if you keep doing that. And if you are crazy, you still, you'll make it, but you're not. But that's just a joke. But what do you have to lose if you were crazy? I mean, most people, you're going to feel that you're crazy anyway. And other people are going to agree with you. You're going to find people to agree with you. But if you feel charged about this, if you feel that despite all of this, the importance of that connection is solid, then call upon Archangel Michael to overlight you and to embrace you and to just fill you with the courage and confidence in what you're doing, to give you enough faith until your faith reveals to you and to others what you were seeing all along. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful, beautiful month of June. God bless.